This Tinubu no get shame. Take a look at this headline, and it says Tinubu congratulates Ghana's president-elect John Mahama, and he went ahead to tell the man this. Take a look, and it says people must freely choose their leaders. Tinubu tells Ghana president-elect Mahama on phone, congratulates Ghanaians. So Tinubu knows that people should be allowed to choose their own leaders, and he encouraged the grab it, snatch it, run with it kind of election that we saw in 2023. So guys, this is very, very worrisome. Ghana has proven that they are ahead of Nigeria. Ghana is far ahead of Nigeria when it comes to democracy. You need to see the kind of election conducted in Ghana. I mean, pure democratic process. I wish Nigeria can learn. And this other headline says Tinubu Atiku congratulates John Mahama for winning Ghana's presidential election. Nigerians, you need to go watch videos on this election to see how Ghana has proven that they are ahead of Nigeria. Although Nigeria claimed to say it is the giant of Africa, but when it comes to democracy, we are always at the last. So guys, it is really, really heartbreaking to see that people like Tinubu will be encouraging other leaders to allow their people to choose their own choice of leaders. But when it comes to Nigeria, you know, the whole process is monetized. The whole process is with thugs. Thuggery will be at its peak, you know, using a milocon, and it is my turn, whether you like it or not. You know, that kind of, campaign we saw during the last election that ignited so much hate amongst Nigerians. I mean, a lot of hate that even after the election, so many Igbo tribes, you know, lost their properties and all that because they voted against Tinubu in Lagos. So guys, you can see that these leaders, they know actually what they are doing. Now Tinubu has power, but look at the way they are dragging the country. So guys, that is why we keep saying that these leaders must wake up and know that power belongs to the people. They should allow the judiciary, allow INEC to be neutral, to be independent. We can have a better country if the power that be, you know, if they can allow INEC and allow the judiciary to do its work independently. So Rufai itself has added his voice, and he says, congratulations to Ghanaians for showing Nigeria world, you know, that Africa can organize decent elections, govern themselves. So Rufai is saying that congratulations to Ghana, you know, and Ghanaians for showing Nigerians and the entire world that Africans can actually, you know, conduct a decent election and can actually govern themselves. That is what we are lacking in Nigeria. Guess what was even more painful? It was the face of Mahmood Yakubu in Ghana. You can imagine. I'm just wondering, why is this man still being promoted by, you know, allowing him showcasing himself in places like this? Mahmood Yakubu should be ashamed to attend this kind of program. I mean, to even present himself in this kind of environment after the shady and worst election ever we had in 2023. This man still found his way in Ghana. I know he must have learned his lesson. This is the man that told us that IRF was going to be a game changer, but in the middle of the process, they told us they had a glitch. They scattered everything. All the money we invested in the 2023 presidential election was just a waste because we have Mahmood Yakubu as the INEC chairman. And even since after the 2023 presidential election, this Mahmood has still not learned his lesson. Go and see the elections that were conducted in Kogi State, in like Edo State, and other local government elections that were conducted, you know, since after the 2023 presidential election. None of them has come out, you know, none of them came out that's wonderful. They've always been even messier than what we saw in the presidential election. So when is Mahmood Yakubu going to learn his lesson? Why is he still in this position? Even Obasanjo has called for his removal, and Tinubu is still housing him there. So guys, let me just allow you to take a look at his reaction, and just for you to know that these people, they don't have shame. They don't have shame. Take a look for yourself.
What's your reaction to the Ghana election?
Well, it has been a very interesting election. We came here as part of the ECOWAS network of electoral commissions with colleagues from Sierra Leone and Liberia, and also with colleagues from the Southern African region. And there is even a gracious concession on the part of the other candidate of the main party. So we are grateful that it has gone very well, but the process is still on. The election result has not been officially announced by the Electoral Commission, so we'll go and continuously support our colleague in the Electoral Commission. But we are very happy with this process and outcome.
Are there anything you have observed that you think
There are many things I've observed. The first thing is the political parties. One of the lessons I think from this election for me is the fact that the main opposition candidate was vice president and president of the Republic of Ghana, lost elections on 2 different occasions. He is now 3rd time lucky. And the candidate of the ruling party has also been in the same party which has been in and out of power for a long time. Rarely in Ghana do you see people moving from one party to another with every general election. So that is important. It provides stability. It also provides their supporters stability, so that you have people who support political parties for many, many years. So whether the party is in power or in opposition, they stick to the political party. The second thing for me is the lesson that Ghana also learned from Nigeria in the area of managing constituency election results. Until the last election in Ghana, all results come to the EC headquarters in Accra. That is parliamentary and presidential. Although Ghana is not a federal system, but they learn from Nigeria, where you have returning officers that announce results for parliamentary elections in the various constituencies around the country. Only the presidential election results come to Accra. So in Nigeria, this is what we have done, and they borrowed a leaf from us, and this is the second time they're implementing that. That's why, as you can see, the declaration of the presidential election result was a lot faster than it used to be in the past. Thank you, Joma.
So guys, you have seen it for yourself that these people, they've colluded to ensure that this country doesn't move forward. You can imagine a country where any ruling power, INEC will be answering you, Sasa. INEC can never be independent. INEC can never do their work as an independent body. The judiciary can never stand out. Any power, any ruling power that comes to play, this INEC and all these other institutions will start dancing to their tune. That is the biggest problem in Nigeria. He is pointing at people leaving parties in Nigeria. That is even the least of our problem. I wish the campaign is just is just the only problem we are having. Then we have no problem. The problem we have is that INEC chairman did not allow Nigerians to choose their leaders, and now he's pushing the blame, to people who are defecting and who are leaving their parties and who are doing this. He is not pointing to the fact that he disappointed Nigerians by telling us IREF will work and IREF didn't work. And even when people were raising alarm that this man was lying, INEC chairman still came out and reinstated his commitment that don't mind the people who are saying it, that IREF is going to work. And guess what? IREF didn't work. Until today, this man still owed Nigerians apologies on what actually happened during the 2023 presidential election. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.